Hello, my name is Jonathan Tobon. I'm representing group number two. And in this video, we're going to be talking about all the data that we analyzed to come up with the internationalization strategy for Ideas App Colombia. So, as a business context, Ideas App Colombia is a software factory specializing in designing, constructing, and developing personalized and semi-personalized mobile applications, web development, graphic design, and digital marketing. Ideas App Colombia looks to create sales digital channels for small and medium-sized businesses that don't have enough resources to implement technology strategies. Additionally, the company wants to educate business owners in different areas such as tech, marketing, general administration, business creation, and branding. This will help business owners take their ideas further and create a more substantial business base. So we analyzed the environment of two countries, which were Peru and Ecuador. And in the cultural environment, we took three main indicators to study, which were percentage of working age population, individualism versus collectivism, and long-term orientation. In the percentage of working age population, we found that Ecuador has a higher rate of unemployment compared to Peru and Colombia, which will affect the customer's ability to access the products and services that ES app wants to offer. In individualism versus collectivism, it showed that even though Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador are extremely different cultures, they both seem to align some of the communication values that Colombians appreciate when doing business with others. Ecuadorians are always willing to collaborate and communicate properly to solve issues, while Peruvians are more inclined to receive orders and do as they're told. With this indicator, we believe that Ecuador would be the best option. In the long term orientation, this is a must have mindset in tech businesses since there's always room for improvement and sometimes things will not work out as immediately as people want it to be. So, patience and communication skills are essential while projecting your ideas into the digital area. Having this in mind, we found that Peru has a better opportunity to align their expectations with the result in the long and short term, while Ecuador has no long term orientation mindset. In the political and legal environment, we chose to analyze the political risk, work governance index, and intellectual property index. On the political risk, it didn't give us a lot of information regarding the benefits that Ideas App Colombia will get from expanding their business to either of the two countries. On the contrary, it showed that both countries are in a situation in which there's little to no strategies being created to improve the technological sector in either of the countries, which can represent a threat for the company. However, Ecuador showed better results with World Governance Index and Intellectual Property Index. Ecuadorian government is more open to creating new strategies that can benefit the country, and people are more likely to follow the instructions given by the government, as well as taking better care of intellectual property and agile responses to new trademarks being requested compared to Peru. In the technological and geo-environmental environment, the indicators chosen were technological innovation, internet users, and access to technology. So Peru and Ecuador, not unlike the rest of the world, have experienced a massive growth of internet users, and plans or strategies are being created for technological innovation in all areas to make people's lives easier. Even though the COVID-19 pandemic seems to finally be moving away, we all learned the true benefits from the internet and how our lives can take a full 360, helping us see that there are millions of ways of doing the same thing. So both countries are understanding this and they're implementing strategies to continually grow technologically and economically. However, Ecuador seems to be behind in purchasing power than Peru, and not many people can have access to cell phones or technological devices, which will represent a threat for EASAP Colombia. In the international trade environment, our indicators were trade agreements between the three countries, evolution of the trade balance, and the logistic index. During our investigation, we found that Colombia and Peru are part of the Andean community, the CAN, since 1969. And these applies tariff benefits when importing or exporting goods between the countries. Ecuador is also part of the community, but in addition to that, they have the Colombian Ecuadorian Neighborhood of Integration Commission, which promotes the integration and economic development of the two countries. The trade balance is showing that all the countries have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, but all of them are recovering as expected, which is good for Idea's app. And finally, since the company is a company that works with technology and everything can be done through the internet, the logistics performance index does not really provide any relevance to the study. For the foreign investment environment, here things got a little bit clearer for us in terms of choosing a country. So we evaluated the investment flows with Peru and Ecuador, which didn't give us any results between Colombia and Ecuador. And the main investment sectors, which showed that even though Peru does not provide much information about the sector, they're applying strategies to invest more in technology to help the country develop digitally, whilst Ecuador is more focused on other areas such as the oil industry, trade, hunting, and fishing, which does not benefit our company for the study. And finally, the investment incentives, which again, Ecuador didn't have any information related to benefits applied to Colombia when investing in Ecuador, but Peru does. So Peru offers tax benefits for the annual income tax return, which can benefit ES at Colombia in the long term. So having all of this in mind, we go to the country selection. So after evaluating and analyzing all the data points, we assign a country rating, which gave us a total of 24 points for Peru and 21 for Ecuador. So we decided to go with Peru for the internationalization strategy. Now, talking about the internationalization strategy, we decided to apply the direct export strategy because we're at the initial stage of the internationalization process. And since we can simply find the markets, target markets online, we can adjust our prices to Peruvian economy. All the meetings and processes can be done online, and we can sell all the information through the internet. So we don't really need anything else to be able to send our products or services to the Peruvian country or people. And finally, for the marketing plan, the marketing plan will not be so different from the one that the company is applying right now here in Colombia, which is creating marketing campaigns on Google Ads. However, some tweaks will be made to those campaigns so we can reach Peruvian customers, and not only applying these changes to Google Ads, but also implementing campaigns on Facebook ads so we can also show up on Instagram and reach people throughout social media platforms. Also, adjusting the SEO implementation on the company's website is essential. That way, people searching for keywords like software, web design, application development, or any other, the website can show up on as the first option in search engines across Peru. The company's products and ways of selling will not change either. So the idea is to maintain the financial aid to the small and medium-sized companies to make the services more attractive, but only when the projects exceed the 10 million mark of price, which is around 9,271 Peruvian soles, meaning that if a project is more expensive than that, then ESF Colombia will be able to offer the financial aid, which allows people to divide the payments in 8 or 12 months. Also, maintaining the custom applications development according to the customer's needs, it's the core of the business, so we're not going to change it. And finally, we will launch two applications that belong to the company called Fits Here, which is an augmented reality application that allows people to place any object in any surface. So for example, if you want to buy a sofa, but before buying it, you want to know if it will fit your area or the place that you wanted to put it, then you can use your phone's camera with the application and it will let you know if the furniture will fit on the place. And also, we're going to launch Overmarket, which is an application that allows companies to have their own online store without buying an entire application. So our customers will buy a monthly subscription that allows them to use the whole platform with their own brand, colors, products, and more. So That's all the information that I have for this video. Thank you so much, and we will be looking forward to your comments. Thank you.